Boom, 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 chickadee chanka, lads and lasses. It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another little cheeky video for you. We're going to watch along the World Cup draw live. Come on, England. How's it going, everyone? Thank you very much for joining. Let me see what legends we got in here. I don't know when it's actually set to start, guys, but the programme's underway on the BBC, so we're just going to see what happens, see which teams get drawn in which pots, and who plays who, my friends. Josh Lynn, what's going on there? Joshua Whitfield, how you doing there? Simple Jack, thank you for liking the video there, Simple Jack. Appreciate you, my man. Get in there. Berber as well, thank you. Berber says, like Spike, Flabby G, Reaper King, Josh Lynn, Joshua Whitfield, Mickey Kramer, get in. Jamie, Haroli, what's going on there, lad? Not bad at all, is it? No, few technical issues, my son. Susan Lively Sue, changing backgrounds and trying to find a better background than this shit and stuff like that. But hey, we're here. Scooby-Doo's in here. Luggy, how you doing, Scooby? Susan Lively Sue, hello. Sue Hale, Elias, MUFC fan, Jamie, Wiggy. What's going on? It's going good, thank you, Mickey Kramer. Not too bad. I've not been up too long, mate. How's you doing, boss? How you doing today? Denzel Washington's in here as well. You've got two horses in the race for this draw, England and Ghana. So fingers crossed, get in. That's a good question. Who is everybody supporting this year in the World Cup, guys? Let us know. You're Algerian. It hurts that your country's not there, says Cyclone Artie. I feel that, man. We've missed out on a couple of World Cups in our time as well, and it is gash. I don't know how to feel about this, says FIFA Don. Well, it's the World Cup, isn't it? Owen Thorne, what's going on there, bro? Anything goes. Hello, mate. Good evening there, Steve Hall. Aaron Armstrong's in there as well. What's up, bro? 5:25 the draw, the BBC said. Excellent stuff. That's good to know. Thank you so much, Harodi, for getting in there. Let me know that. Mikato, what's going on with those Phil Jones emojis? Italy emojis. Berber's going in there hard on the Italianos already. Aaron, what's going on? Boom to yourself, lad. Lewis Watson, hello to you. Loving the Scotland action. Okay, hopefully you're going to get there, right? Magnus, what's up, bro? Lots of legends getting in here, man. Alan Harris, how are you? Afternoon, Big Piggy says. Hope you're doing well there. Alan Harris, mate, what a don. Aaron Armstrong, let's go, my son. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Yeah, do us a favor. Smash that like on the video if you haven't done so. Drop a like, give it a thumbs up, get yourself in there raw. Share this around on social media. We've got about half an hour to go until the draw. Around about 5:25 p.m., Harodi just said it was said on the BBC. Hopefully that's when it's going to be. So give it a share around, smash a like on this video. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this World Cup watch-along. Draw watch-along. Griffo Chaz says, where is the draw? I believe it's in Doha, lad. Owen Thorne says England all the way. Reaper says England. You're supporting Wales, says MUFC fan. Nice. Can't see what flag that is, actually, Nathan Alanazi, but respect. Fair play to Uncaged Squid. JGarth92, you hope City win the other Prem title. You what? Hey, Rushmano, what's going on, mate? He says the draw is San Marino, Liechtenstein, Malta, and England. That'd be beautiful, lad. That would be absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I feel your Cyclone Artie. It feels a bit strange, this World Cup year. What's everyone's thoughts on just the World Cup being in the winter? It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's always been a summer World Cup. I don't really get that. Thank you, Anything Goes videos, but there you go. It's too damn hot to play in the summer over there, so you've got to play it in the winter. I get it. Yeah, Griffo Chaz says, where can I watch the draw? You don't have to watch the draw, mate. You can listen to it right here, Griffo Chaz. Don't go anywhere, pal. We got you. But also the BBC. But don't go anywhere, mate. Come and watch it with us. This is a watch-along, lad, so watch the draw with us, mate. Oh, it's on Sky as well, is it, Jamie? Nice. Yeah, it's been years since we qualified, says Anything Goes videos. Weird that we're going to have a Christmas World Cup. It is very strange. I mean, in England at this moment in time are not in a bad position, really. We've got to be one of the, I don't want to say favourites to win it, but based on the last couple of major tournaments we've had, and some of the level of the opposition as well, I just feel like we have got an okay chance. But I also think that the temperature, I know it's, I think it's a bit cooler in winter. I think it's like maybe 30 degrees around that time, usually. It's not terrible. It's usually what it is in the Summer World Cups anyway, so maybe it won't hurt us too much. But I just got a feeling if it does get really hot over there, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be cozy watching the World Cup at Christmas, says Drew Who. Fair point. It's going to be something different. Super Science says, are you going to show the, I guess you meant show the, I don't know what you meant. I can't show you any TV coverage, obviously, because I don't have the rights to it. Chrissy J says, I'm doing my own coverage right here, my son. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell yeah. We got 51 likes on the stream. Thank you, everyone, for dropping a like. Appreciate that. Wasted time World Cup, says Alan Harris. Well, you know, mate, come on. The World Cup's a World Cup. You've always got to love a bit of the World Cup, don't you? I enjoy watching the World Cup. I mean, this World Cup is a little bit strange for the aforementioned reasons. It's a bit strange that they didn't have any sort of infrastructure in the country beforehand in terms of a sort of football league or stadiums and all that sort of stuff. They've obviously built a huge amount of stadia and also road network and all sorts of stuff to have this World Cup. So it's pretty crazy that it's even going on, really. But there you go. It's a new country hosting it. It's interesting to see. Gangshi says it's bloody weird. Shouldn't be in Qatar, in my opinion. Well, you know my thoughts on it. I don't think it should be in Qatar either, because there's so many more deserving football nations who have contributed a heckload over the years in terms of, the development of football. And I get that they want to approach new areas or new parts of the globe. But in that case, why don't you go, what about an Australia World Cup? Or somebody, the Socceroos, at least they've got some sort of fucking football history. You know what I mean? At least it would be a fun World Cup as well. Getting pissed up listening to Kylie Minogue. You know what I mean? But I'm just kidding anyway. Everybody's different, but I get that. But at the same time, I agree. We know what this is all about, guys. We know why Qatar have got the World Cup. We know what this is all about, my son. And need I say more? Marty J says, Aussie. I would love an Aussie World Cup, mate. That would have been fantastic. Harodi says, don't mind it being November. Something different. The players should be in their prime. That's a good point, actually. Usually with the sort of Premier League and the English domestic league and how that goes with the fixtures, you often see us being burnt out by the time that comes around, man, the players that play in the Prem. So, yeah, that might help us out, just the fact that it is a different time. World Cup's better than I'm a Celeb, says Ben Roper. Money talks and backhanders, says Paul Story. Hey, you said it, Paul Story, and I agree, sir. Who will take Russia's place, says Cyclone Artie. Rushmano, how you doing today anyway, boss? He says, feels weird watching Goldfinger and then watching Harry Maguire leaping like a salmon. That is very strange. Hi there, Batman Night fan, how you doing? Yeah, that's pretty cool, MUFC fan. First Muslim country to host the World Cup. I get that, that's pretty cool. But is it the most deserving Muslim country to host the World Cup? As in, actually having a history within the game of football? I don't think it is. But there you go. Hey, they have got the World Cup. We're not going to dispute it now. Wink, wink, say no more. Piggy says, Conchinioni. Alaise La France, says Mokan. Okay, nice. He's got somebody in here. I actually think France has got a very good chance of winning the World Cup this year. Just because they got that quality, strength, and depth in the squad there. You never know, obviously. You never know. But I've got a feeling they are one of the favourites. In fact, guys, who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Let's have a little look at it. In fact, let's have a little cheeky look at the odds here. But yeah, let us know who you think is going to win the World Cup. I will go France at this stage. World Cup winners odds. Let's have a look. Odds checker. World Cup betting odds. Let's see who the favourites are. Right, okay, so at this moment in time, according to odds checker, Brazil are the favourites to win with 11-2. You've also got England at 15-2. What were the second favourites? Get in. And France at 7-1. Spain at 8-1. Those are the current World Cup odds, apparently. So England actually second favourites to win this, judging by this. Hey, Otto Maniac says Germany, of course. Fair play to my son. I have not heard the official song, Manjarobi. No. Is it any good? Does it have Shakira shaking her hips? If not, I'm not interested, man. I'm just kidding. You think a South American team might win it, says Alan Harris. Good point, yeah. Good point. Portugal are good too, Gungshi. Yes, absolutely. Good point. Italy, says Flabby G. Argentina, says United Forever. Interesting. Portugal's a good shout. Yeah, Portugal's a decent shout. They have got a good squad, good team. Can't beat the Irish fans, to be fair, says Drew Who. Yeah, they're pretty mad, mate. They're pretty passionate, aren't they? Italy or Ghana, says Callum McFarlane. Beautiful stuff. You'd say France versus Portugal final, Reaper King says. Interesting. I like your style. You think Portugal, Aaron Armstrong? I like it. Yeah, I mean, Portugal's sort of my second team this year in the World Cup because, well, they've got a few Manchester United players, don't they? Cristiano Ronaldo, Dalot, Bruno Fernandes. So I'll be secretly hoping that Portugal get really far in the tournament, absolutely. But not win it, obviously. I'm hoping for an England-Portugal final where we batter them 5-0. Hey, Berber, get in there, my son. Thank you so much for being a member of this channel for 28 months. Hashtag 28 months in the live chat. That is a long old time, nearly 3 years as well, man. Thank you so much for getting in there with your highlighted member comment, Berber. He says, Ronaldo and Messi's last World Cup? Yeah, I think it's got to be, hasn't it? I think so. I think so. I mean, what, Ronaldo's 37 now, so the next World Cup he will literally be 41. I suppose he could still have a hand in the squad if he's still physically fit and a beast still then. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but I very much doubt that he will be at the next World Cup. Maybe he'll be at the next Euros. That's possible, but at the next World Cup, yeah. I think this is his last World Cup. And Messi's a little bit younger, but again, could well be his last World Cup. So, yeah, drink it in, guys. Drink it in, because this could be the last time you see these guys at this major tournament. No Zlatan Ibrahimovic, by the way. I believe the last World Cup Zlatan played at was 2006. Speaking of old dogs. And of course, Sweden haven't made it. So Zlatan, no party, my friend. Zlatan does not do World Cups. Thank you so much for being a member of that time, you absolute Don. Hey, Midget Gold HD, what's going on? It has been a long time. What's going on? Long time no see. England, Brazil final. Imagine the scene, says Hammerhead. Gung, she says Wales versus Portugal final. Simru to win it. Hey, respect to Bale doing bits for you the other day, Gung. She must be proud of that. I've got to say, this is a great era of Welsh football, really. Like, they have done quite well in recent modern times. Certainly in my lifetime, it's the best they've been. I mean, back in the day when they had gigs and stuff like that, they weren't as good nowhere near, man. But these days, they're actually pretty good. And Bale, is Bale Wales' greatest player ever? I think so. I think he's got to be, hasn't he? I mean, there's a few other legends, right? You've got John Charles, Mark Hughes, Ian Rush. There's a couple of other really good top quality players, but I think Gareth Bale is your greatest. Who's the greatest Welsh player of all time, guys? Let's know what you think. Night Owl, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat, super Night Owl. Thank you very much, Night Owl. Let me just move this light. It's a bit far away. I just realised I probably look a bit dark there, so let me move that a bit closer there. That should hopefully illuminate me a little bit more. But anyway, so Night Owl, thank you so much for the super chat. He says England might win. Hey, well, I was actually quite surprised when I just looked up the odds that England are the second favourites to win this tournament. We are in a good place at this moment in time. We do have a lot of good players. I'm not so sure though, man. What is this guff going on? The World Cup? What the fuck are they doing, mate? They're spinning around in illuminated circles. Is this some sort of Las Vegas fucking mushroom show? I don't know what's going on here, but hey, there you go. The opening ceremony is underway here, guys, and it is some questionable stuff. This looks more like an Olympic Games opening ceremony. Why are they throwing around a bunch of Olympic rings? It makes no sense. Oh, okay. Right, okay. There's some significance to a ring there anyway. Thank you, Night Owl. Really appreciate that one. Gangshi says we've got 32 likes. We could do better than that. Smash the thumbs up button if you haven't done so. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on the stream. Nice one. Oh, yeah, Giggsy. How did I fucking forget Giggsy? How the hell did I forget Giggs off that list? Fucking hell. Gary Speeds has been... Look. Yeah, that's right. Quite looking forward to not watching Chiellini and Bonucci cheating in defence. So true, Rushmore. What a bunch of dirty cheating bastards. Giggs says Abdi Lee backs. Yes, Abdi. Giggs says Drew Who. Bale over Giggs says Sam. Well, look, for in terms of achievements within the English game, obviously, you know, Giggsy's head and shoulders above. In terms of achievements on an international stage, obviously Bale is head and shoulders above Ryan Giggs. And even on a doing it for different club stage, because obviously Bale's been at Spurs, he's also been at Real Madrid, where he's won multiple Champions Leagues. I don't know, that's a tough debate, that is, as to who's the best Welsh player, Giggsy or Bale. I think it's got to be Bale for Wales. It's got to be Bale for Wales, yeah, absolutely. Not even close. On an international stage, it's not even close. But of course, Giggsy, man, 13 Premier League titles, the most successful decorated player in English football. So hard to really look away from him also. It's a tough debate, that one. Germany in pot 2, for fuck's sake, that's Rush Money. Yeah, so we're in pot 1, right? So we're a seeded team. So we are in pot 1 alongside Qatar, who are hosts, Brazil, Belgium, France, Argentina, England, Spain, and Portugal. By the way, Wales and Scotland, in case you're wondering, are in pot 4, with essentially the weakest teams alongside Cameroon, Canada, Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, Wales, Scotland, Ukraine, Costa, Rica, New Zealand, UAE, Australia, Peru. This is either or, by the way, guys. This is not all of these teams. So obviously some of these games still have to be decided. But it's either or in those pots. Hey, Tom Thumb. Hey, great to see you. What's going on? I'm doing good. Thank you, Tom. Hey, Dylan Offert. Justin Hall. What's going on? Justin Hale, sorry. What's going on, Justin? Luan France says, Canada, baby. We're winning the World Cup. So great to see Canada in there, eh? Herodi says, Rush, Bale, Giggs, that order. Fair play. Well, Rush was a demon of a goal scorer, wasn't he? But again, I mean, I'm not so... It's maybe a little bit before my time. I remember Rush in the Premier League when I was a kid, though. But, dude, like, did he really do all that much for Wales? I'm thinking about from, like, a Welsh point of view as well. Solo, hey, what's up there, Solo? Big up yourself, mate. What's going on? Welcome in, boss. Hope you've been enjoying the international break. Sam Gaming, what will happen to the teams who haven't played yet? Will they get drawn like Scotland and Ukraine? Yes, they will get drawn, but they will still have to finish their games, and then, you know, the winner of that game will just take the place from the draw. John Hartson says, Alan Harris. Yeah, Berber, I'd love to see Ukraine make it to the World Cup, man. 100%. I've got a feeling they're going to be battling like lions to get there, mate. Absolutely. Templar Priest, what's going on? Philip Chill Evans says, hi, Pig. Anybody else think the World Cup should be 2 years instead of 4? I don't actually. I'm going to be honest. I could handle 3 years. If it was every 3 years, I could handle that. But every 4 years, it's special, man. It's special. It comes around so... It's rare, man. You know, I'm 34 now. Crikey, what is that? That's like 8 or 9, you know, 8 or 9 World Cups in my living memory. And that's it. That is, it's not even that, is it? What I'm on about. It's less than that. But you know what I'm saying? It's very, very much not a lot of them. They're rare. They're special, man. I like it, the fact that they're every 4 years. But then again, I know what you're saying. It's such a great spectacle. It would be great to see it more often. Maybe 3 years I could handle. Every 3 years would be cool. But I don't want it to be every 2 years because it just take the shine away from it, I think. What do you think, guys? 2 years? 4 years? What do you guys think? Have a little vote in the live chat. Let us know what you think. Rush Mano says, nah, keep it at 4. Every 4 years is fine, says Edix Flames. 4 years makes it more special. Euros is every 2 years, I think. Actually, the Euros is every 4 years as well. It's just that there's a Euros, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Euros is every, wait, no. You got me confused now. Yeah, it is. It is every 4 years. You got one major tournament every 2 years. Yeah. Getting up there, Pig says Flabby G. 4 says Flabby G. Where can we watch the draw? So there's various different places. You can tune in and watch it on this channel right here, my son. We will let you know what's going on. But if you actually want to watch the draw in the UK, it's on the BBC Sport. Somebody said it's on Sky Sports here earlier as well. Solo says, Pig, you look no older than 25. No need for the laughy face after that comment there. Thanks, though, mate. Oh, shit, my hair's got a bit of hair there going on. What's going on? Need to get the old shaver out. Got a little bit of a loose hair there. What's that all about? Anyway, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. That's the recidation there going on. Proves I'm not 25. Well, anyway, only quality football. No, it's not started yet. The draw has not started, mate. It's supposed to start in around about 13 minutes' time. So we'll keep you up to date with that. Euros at every 2, says Captain Whoopash. You what? Every 4 is perfect. Euros and World Cup every 2 years. Precisely, Denzel Washington. England will lift the World Cup trophy, says Ivy. 77 likes. Get in there, Rushmono. Thank you, everyone, for dropping a like on this World Cup draw. Really appreciate it. Something a little bit different. Thought I'd jump on and give you the latest. We are going to be covering the World Cup in its entirety on this channel. I'm going to be doing a watch-along for every single game of the World Cup. Literally every single game, guys. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing it on this channel or setting up a whole new channel, like a football watch-along channel that's not Man United, which I've been talking about for a while. So I don't know, watch this space, but I'm definitely going to do the whole World Cup in its entirety on this channel. Chiellini said in a press conference, even if you lose 5 games in CONCACAF, you can still make it. Like, shut the fuck up, Chiellini. You play the worst European teams and still can't win. Chiellini's a shithead. Yeah, exactly. And he's a cheating bastard, mate. He's actually a cheating bastard. He should have been sent off in that Euro final when we played them, by the way. In Canada, it's on TSN. Nice one, Susan. When will this begin? Around about 10 minutes' time, boss. Yeah, Rushmano, people saying that England will win the World Cup clearly don't remember the Graham Taylor years onwards. Well, there you go. So funny you should say that, actually. A thing popped up on my timeline, and it said it was the 1994 World Cup draw in the USA, and it had Robin Williams on it. It was fucking hilarious, actually. Robin Williams, man, rest in peace. That guy was a fucking hilarious Don, mate. He's just, he makes a mockery of it. He's like going bingo and stuff when Sepp Blatter's pulling out the balls. Man, what a legend. Anyway, so what struck me of that is that, firstly, it was really funny. Robin Williams is a legend. But secondly, obviously, England were not in that. So, you know, we've gashed it up a couple of times over the years, definitely. And, yeah, we absolutely need to, try and get as far as we can in this tournament, try and win it. But also remember that it could be a lot worse, couldn't it? There are some big clubs big nations that are not in it this year as well, such as Italy. And we've missed out a couple of times in recent years. So, yeah, just very happy that we're there, man. Very happy that we're there. Not only that we're there, but we're actually showing good form in terms of, like, world ranking. Also in terms of, you know, our previous showing at a major tournament in the Euros and the World Cup before that, getting to the semi-finals. We are in a decent little bit of a run, actually. Fair play to Gareth Southgate. I know he's a complete piece of hut baghead, but he actually has done well with the national side. You can't really say anything other than he's done okay. He's done pretty well. He's done well. Hey, thank you so much, Gungshi. He sent a super chat and he says, I'm watching the draw right here with Piggy and the Hamada. Thank you, Gungshi. Can we get a massive love heart in the live chat for Gong Shilioni? Really appreciate that, Gungas. Thank you so much, dude. Let's go, Canada, says Oh Busy the Beast. Come on. Yeah, very happy for you. The draw begins in about 9 or 10 minutes there, Taku. C9 Sports says, how do you watch it? So I'm watching it on the BBC in the UK, bud. Hey, nice one, DJ Charhouse says, hey, Flying Pig, my mum loves your reactions about Harry Maguire. Nice, man. Shout out to you and your mum there, DJ Charhouse. Don't shout out, no shout outs to Slabby Maguire, though. Matches to be played under air conditioning, says Big God Bob. Yeah, we heard this a while ago previously that they were going to air condition stadium. It's pretty mental, mate. Pretty mental. I wonder how well that works. I remember that Gungshi. Chiellini attacked Suarez's teeth with his shoulder in 2014, cheating bastard. Dylan Bush, it starts in around about 8-9 minutes, bud. Thank you, Rushmano. He says, smash a like for the pig. Yes, dudes, do hit the like on the video if you haven't done so. We're nearly at 100 likes, actually. Can we get 100 likes before the stream starts? Before the draw starts in about 8 minutes' time. Smash the like if you haven't done. Also, if you're new to the channel, we're on here doing all the latest United news. We're going to be covering the World Cup in its entirety. So smash that subscribe button if it's your first time here. Just like Mr. B1 Ack there, who has subscribed. Nice one. Esberg says 5:30. Thank you very much, guys. You love David De Gea. What a keeper, FIFA mode. But he's not really in favour with Spain, is he? So who's Spain's #1 goalkeeper right now, guys? Who do they go to? Like, who's Enrique playing at the moment? Because I've got to be honest, I haven't really followed Spain football for a little while. But I know De Gea's not really in favour with the Spanish squad, I don't think. Germany are crap, says Esberg. I think Luis Enrique wants a more sort of... you know, like a ball-playing goalkeeper, maybe a sweeper sort of goalkeeper. But hey, De Gea's literally the best. I personally think he's the best keeper in the Premier League this season. Surely he's got to be your #1 if you're Spain. But there you go. What's up there, Acid Matty? How's it going, man? How's it going? Who are United playing tomorrow? We have got Leicester, BWFC. Acid Matty, great to see you in here, bud. Canada aren't getting out the group. Let's be real, says Alex Flames. Hey, they might surprise you, dude. So I was actually looking into the story of their manager. What's their manager's name again now? Bollocks. Really interesting story. So he went from England to New Zealand like 10, 15 years ago or something. And just to like work within their FA. And he sort of worked himself up in the FA. And then he got a job as the New Zealand women's coach. Right? And he started coaching the New Zealand women. And he did really well with the New Zealand women. And then this is without having any prior coaching experience. Okay, he's done some coaching in the UK at a lower level and stuff, but without pretty much any coaching experience. Went to New Zealand under 18s. Women's manager, does really well. Gets offered the Canada women's job, right? Gets offered the Canada women's job. Does really well with them. I think wins the gold in the Pan American Games and all sorts of stuff. Then they just go, hey, you know what? You've done really well with the women's team. Why don't you just manage the men's team? And now he's got them qualified for the first World Cup in 36 years. I think that's pretty fucking cool, man. I love stories like that. That's a true underdog story, man. I love it. Samuel D. Figueredo, hey there, bud. It starts in around about, I think it's 5 minutes time. It's supposed to be 5:25 p.m. UK time, which is in 6 minutes. So we'll keep you up to date exactly what's going on, though. Cheers from Cambodia. Nice one, MD 2022. Shout out to you. And Sina Garib getting in here from Iran. Shout out to you. Come on, you Welsh Dragons. William Marshall, go on, son. Get those Welsh Dragon emojis in there. You fancy Brazil to win it? I actually got a feeling that Brazil are going to win it also, just because, yeah, they're obviously a really good team. They always seem to do quite well at the World Cups, and the temperature-wise, etc., that might help them just because they're a bit used to the warmer conditions. Whereas England going over there, we might bottle it because of the heat in the last parts of the games, etc. Yes, Joe, what's going on? Wales could get Brazil, Germany, and Senegal. That would be a group of death for Wales. Yeah, Sam, that was a fantastic underdog story. The best underdog story in history is still Leicester winning the Premier League, says Sam. That is quite unbelievable, yeah. That is quite an unbelievable one. Fred Tellez to lift the World Cup, says Rushmana. That'd be good. I'd like to see it. If we don't, anyway. Yeah, Man United players, that's it. We've got a few representatives in different squads, such as the Portugal players and the Brazilian lads, etc. So we've got some representation there. If England don't win it, then I'd like to see our lads do well anyway. But I know what you're saying. Get in there. Come on, though, England. England are going to do it, guys. Come on, it's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. World Cup's coming home. Fred Masterclass, says Alex. I am a Man United fan, JB FIFA Mobile 22. Yes, indeed. Let's go Argentina to win it, says Tobias Alvarez. I don't know about that, mate. I mean, yeah, they are pretty damn good, but defensively, they're always a bit of a Billy Bottle job merchant, aren't they? Rajan says, I'm sure NASA having the World Cup in Qatar would find a way to convince Mbappe to stay in PSG. We'll see, won't we? He's probably going to go to Real or something in the summer, but we'll see. They've got our Edison 2 in goal, says Jay Calf. Nobody cares about that, mate. Hey, 100 likes. Get in there, everyone. Thank you for smashing that like button, everyone. Nice one. We have indeed got 100 likes there. Thank you, Joe. Wales to draw Qatar, United States, and Morocco, says William Marshall. That would be a nice group for you. Real nice. So there's still a couple of games to be played, as we know. Thank you for subscribing there, EBCR. Appreciate you getting in here. Lewis and Rica says, coming home. Where's Brazil in it? Well, where Brazil in it probably is going to Brazil, lad, yeah. Fernanda Lima says, I hope Germany gets an easy group. Hey, fair play. Well, Germany are another team that always do well at World Cups. Whether or not they seem to be in good form or not going into it, I think they always do well at World Cups. So, yeah, whatever group they're in, they'll probably do okay. The draw is starting any minute now, Taku. Give it a few minutes and it'll be on. It is literally, we're watching it live on the BBC, so they're just waiting for it to get underway here. It won't be too long, I don't think. As crazy as everything else is going, I didn't rule out Argentina and Portugal in the final, but I actually think England is going to pull this one off. Mojo, just imagine if England actually was able to do it. I still think there's a strong chance that England never win it in my lifetime, but hey, let's hope that they do. It would be so good if they did. This is one of our best chances, I suppose, just because of where we're at as a nation, as a footballing nation. We're actually not doing too badly. We've represented pretty well last couple of major tournaments. You hope England don't do a Tottenham in the World Cup. We haven't won in forever. Yeah, 1966, mate. It's been a long time. You didn't manage to jump in on last night's stream, Bailey. Checked your channel. It said you wasn't live, so I watched you. Oh, no way, Bailey. That's Gash. Don't know why your stream didn't come up. That's Gash, Bailey Mancy. You what? Just don't give us the Germans. We can't score penalties, says William Marshall. England will not win it, says Salty Air. Well, I can see why they call you Salty Air now, my son. Dark Dragon, what's going on there, Dark Dragon? Get in there, says, ooh. Hey there, Dark Dragon, one of the channel member legends. What's going on now? Germany, Spain will win the World Cup. MD says, what's news about Greenwood? I haven't seen any more news about Greenwood other than what we discussed yesterday, which is that the reports that he was added back to the website, but that was incorrect. He was just never removed from the desktop version of the website to begin with. So there was actually an incorrect report there, and I think United addressed it and said as much, that nothing has changed on the situation with Greenwood at the moment. Rushy says, the good thing about a World Cup is that as English players always come through and does well. Yeah, I suppose so. You know, we'll see. I wonder if players like Sancho are going to get any opportunities to shine at this World Cup. You look at Southgate's selection recently, doesn't really favour the Man United players too much. I mean, Rashford deservedly isn't involved because he's been doing Gashford. Sancho, though, I think deserved to be involved with the squad recently. I hope he goes. Surely he's got to go. It does depend on what happens between now and the end of the season, of course, and how they're looking at the time. But yeah, I definitely feel like that would be it would be a damn shame if Sancho isn't going in there and getting some experience and playing. Griffo says World Cup 2018 fourth, Nations League 2019 third, Euro 2020 second, World Cup 2020. You do the maths. Griffo Chaz, I like your style there, my son. By that logic, we'll probably finish seventh though. The FIFA president is speaking now. Nice one, Susan Lively Sue. What's that? That Infantino melt. Tom Dragon building. Tomo Zenznati says Croatia. Hey, respect to you, Tomo. Thanks for getting in, bro. Shout out to Croatia, man. World Cup of Unity, right? Says Samsung J3. Well, I mean, this is the thing. There's some sort of there's a lot of people who are not too happy about the World Cup being in Qatar for various reasons, and I can understand it. I'm not going to get into too much of that right here now because it's just not a topic I really want to discuss right now. But yeah. Oh, go on, Cruyff. Look at that Cruyff turn, lad. Anyway, they're just showing some of the legendary clips. Sancho will get the opportunity to play banjo at Old Trafford itself, says Keshav. Yes, I said Matty Bellingham could do well for England in this tournament, couldn't he? Good shout, my friend. And hopefully you're going to see some stars emerge maybe in this World Cup, actually. And maybe United would be interested in bringing somebody in based on the back of it. You never know. Somebody like Jude Bellingham. He's definitely a player that we should be looking at. Hey, Lynette Giggs, what's going on there, Lynette? Good evening to you. What's going on, Lynette? Who's your team in this tournament today? Or not today, but you know what I mean. Who would your pick be for England to face in your group, says Old Dirty Benjo. Right, okay. So I would go... Right, so we can get drawn with. So I would like England to be in the same group. So from pot 2, the best team I feel that we could play there would either be Mexico or the USA or Switzerland, I guess. Or Croatia. So one of those would be nice. Pot 3, you got Tunisia, South Korea. I'm pretty sure we can get drawn against all these guys, right? But Tunisia is the one you want. Morocco's the one you want. Iran's the one you want out of that one. And then in the last group, well, Canada, no disrespect, but that, it's their first one in a long time. So Canada in your group, you'd probably be pretty happy. Ecuador again, Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia would be a good one. Costa Rica. Then again, we couldn't beat Costa Rica in the fucking 2014 World Cup group stage. Could we? That was a 0-0 board draw, mate. We really hit the fucking bar with a header. That's the only bloody chance. So, yeah. I'd say, those are the weak teams. Any of those would be brilliant. Solo says the USA would be a difficult draw for England. Really? I mean, I don't know about that. The USA, okay, I'm just looking at that pot 2, right, with Mexico, Netherlands, Denmark, Germany, Uruguay. Definitely would, out of most of them, I would rather the USA, compared to the Dutch or the Germans or the Uruguayans. So I see what you're saying. I mean, it is going to be a tough game. If you look at that World Cup 2010 South Africa tournament, we had a really easy group and we couldn't, we bottled that as well. We couldn't beat the USA in that one. Was it 1-1? Rob Green had a complete shitter in goal and just let one in. So, yeah, fair enough. We shouldn't take any of these games for granted. But I would fancy England smash up the USA there. Come on. I would fancy we would, but you just never know. Like we didn't in 2010. USA only scraped through, says William Marshall. USA, Tunisia, Canada, Saudi Arabia, says Big God Bob. That would be a group of dreams. England couldn't beat Iceland, said Batman Night Fan. True. Okay, England couldn't beat Iceland. I see what you're saying, right? Okay, fair enough. That was some years ago with a whole different manager, dude. Different times now. Since then, we've been to a World Cup semis and a Euro finals and only lost on pens. So, England to win the World Cup, says Philip Soul Reaper 69. I like your positivity there. Final match will be Portugal versus Argentina, says MD22. Morocco's a good team, Piggy, says Magnus. Okay, they are a good team, but they're not as good as a team as the other teams in that pot, which is why, I do think Senegal's a tougher team. I personally would rather play Morocco probably than Serbia or South Korea as well. But And Poland, they've got Robert Lewandowski and a couple of other decent players. I mean, listen, Morocco's a decent team, man. Yeah, they got some decent players. Pot 4 is interesting. That's the one that Wales and Scotland / Ukraine are in as well. So, quite interesting. You what? You have to watch the BBC. It's about to start. Idris Elba representing, man. Get in there, Idris. Go on. Random. So, yeah, it's from the Doha Exhibition and Convention Centre here. And it's going to get underway now. It's getting underway now, guys. It says you have to switch to BBC 2 at 6 p.m. You what? Anyway, it's about to start now. The ceremony is underway here, guys. And they're about to get us underway with the World Cup draw. Come on. Come on then, England. What are we going to do? Who are we going to get? 117 likes. Thanks, everyone, for dropping a thumbs up on the stream. Griffo says the easiest group on paper is England, USA, Saudi Arabia, and Tunisia. The worst group for England is England, Germany, Senegal, Peru. Yeah, interesting. That is a bit of a gash one, Griffo. Fair play to you, my son. Fair play to you. That is true. I'd agree with that, really. Peru's decent. Then again, you've also got Cameroon in that fourth pot who are decent also. So, yeah, Ghana, actually. Ghana would be a gash one. Peru. I mean, like, where says Labib Arias? England need a proper manager. Pig says NH. Okay, yeah, with you on that one. We have got a Pizza Hut paper bag as our coach. Night Owl, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Really appreciate that. It says, who do I think are the dark horses in this tournament? Who is it then, Night Owl? Who do you think? Or do you mean who do I think? Who do I think are the dark horses in this tournament, Night Owl? Okay, so the dark horses in this tournament. Personally, teams that are probably going under the radar a little bit, who I feel like have a chance, maybe. I would say, I mean, Belgium. Belgium have a decent chance. I wouldn't really call them dark horses because they've got a great squad of great players. But you don't really think of Belgium, you don't really associate with them doing well in international tournaments, right? But if they all clicked and all fired, they've got the players. They've got the players for it. So Belgium could win it. I could actually see Belgium winning it if everything went Belgium's way and they play well as a team. They just seem to bottle it at these tournaments. But Belgium have got a great team, so they could actually win it. Nobody's mentioning Belgium for the tournament, but they've got a crazy team, man. And they're a seeded team as well in pot 1. The Netherlands, man. You never know. The Netherlands, Czech Republic, says Aaron Armstrong. Uruguay are always good. Germany at the moment, I feel like, maybe not the best German side you've seen, but because of that, they're dangerous and they always seem to turn up and do well in these major tournaments. So don't be ruling out the Germans. Jamie says, what time is it in the UK? It is 5:31 right now, and it's all underway now. The draw's going to be taking place any moment. So you just got Didier Deschamps talking some stuff, 2 times World Cup winner. He's just having a chat on stage. Come on, England. It's our year to win the World Cup, says Kieran. Hope you're right, mate. How long has it been? So 1966, right? Crikey, that is a long old time, guys. That's nearly 60 years. Nearly 60 years. So 56 years since we last won the World Cup. You what? That's not even right, is it? 56 years. That's pretty crazy, man. England haven't won the World Cup for 56 years. Idris Elba looking pretty fly there, man. Mergin says, opinion about Belgian football team. Yeah, Mergin, really great players. Some of the best players in the world. But as we say, they seem to struggle a little bit as a team on the biggest international stage. But they could surprise me. I just feel like as a team, as a nation, they just don't really, for whatever reason it is, they just can't do it. They're a bunch of bottle jobs, mate. I'm joking, man. I'm joking, but I don't know. They've got the players. I just don't see them doing it, though. I don't see them doing it. But you never know. They could surprise you because they do have the players. And if a team's that quality laden and has that many great players in it, surely that if they get it right at the tournament, they can win a lot of games. Is what I'm saying. Hey there, Aussie Pelicans. What's going on, my man? How you doing there? G'day, mate. What's going on there from Oz? Hope you're doing well, bro. Thank you so much for getting in here. So will you be watching this there, Aussie Pelicans, mate? You are in the draw. So it's going to be one of United Arab Emirates or Australia or Peru, mate. So You get in there. Hey, Aussie Pelicans, thank you so much for joining today. Darren Warwick with a £2 super chat says, any but England to win, and I'm happy, says Darren Warwick. Right, okay. Not bitter at all there, Darren Warwick. What are you, a sweaty sock or something, mate? What's going on there? Hey, yes, says, please answer, man. When will they start the drawings? Any minute now, bro. So, you know, it's underway. The Qatar World Cup ceremony here. It's underway. They're just showing some, like, video footage from previous World Cups. They've got the guys on the stage, Deschamps, etc. They're setting things up. So, I don't know. Any minute now, really, mate. Any minute now. I'm good, thank you, Gamer Trippy Lad. What's going on? Solo says, I would say it will be one of the African teams that will win the World Cup this year. Maybe. I think it's a matter of time before an African team wins a World Cup. This is a favourable World Cup, I suppose, because of, you know, like I say, I think if you're climatised or conditioned to being in a cold environment such as the UK or Canada or somewhere like that, right? Like, you're just going to be at a slight disadvantage playing in desert heat, right? Now, I know in the winter time in Qatar it's cooler, but if you are from, you know, South America or Africa and you're used to that level of heat and playing in high temperatures, then I think it's actually going to really favour you in terms of the conditioning and stamina and stuff like that. So for those reasons, I do think that the hotter countries get a bit of a boost, man, in terms of their abilities to win this World Cup. Just a little bit, just a slight bit. But I personally can't see an African team winning this World Cup. But it is just a matter of time. I think there's so many good players in African teams now, but they still just don't quite have the level of depth as some of the top European teams. You know, some of the players in, like, Ghana's team are amazing. Ivory Coast team are amazing. Senegal got a lot of great players, etc. But a full 11 of top draw players, I don't think they do have, personally, any of them. But there you go. That's my opinion, but you never know. They could do it, couldn't they? They could do it. It's a matter of time before an African team wins the World Cup, in all fairness. Right then. Lots of legends. Just shout out to you guys. Jermaine Jenas is getting the draw underway here. Can't stand Jermaine Jenas. I don't know what it is about him, mate. He just fucking winds me up, mate. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you agree with me. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just saying he does burn in, man. Cringe. Hey, Nathan Best, waiting to see Man City draw Port Vale. Nice one. Nice, Dark Dragon. You're from African. Fantastic. William Marshall says no African team has reached the semi-finals. Well, there's a first time for everything. But they're up against them. They're not the favourites. They're not the favourites to do it at all. MUFC fan agrees. Solo agrees. Esberg agrees. Flabby agrees. Old Dirty Benjo agrees. Paul Store agrees. Gungsha agrees. Mickey and Salty. Yeah, what is it about him? He's just such wind up much. I don't know. He just seems a bit disingenuous to me. There you go. He's a cheesy bastard. George Haralamba says Arteta manager of the month. April Fools. Yeah, fair play, Superfly-ification. Yeah, the best teams don't always go through it all because AFCON is every 2 years. Fair enough, interesting, yeah. Oh, you've met him, Haroni. Says, Big O, I've met him. He's a nice guy. Yeah, no, okay, I'm not saying he's not a nice guy. I'm just saying he's an annoying bastard. He cringes me out. That's all I can say about it. I've got nothing against him personally, but I just find his presenting pure cringe. Arteta manager of the month, April Fools. Oh yeah, you don't already put that one in there. Can they just get the draw underway, says Dark Dragon. Here it is, I think. So Jermaine Judge, yeah, I know they're fanning around. The draw is about to take place though, right? Let's just listen for a sec. What's going on? You hope someone farts on that stage is worse than the Oscars, says Templar Priest. Nathan Best says, Jenas is a brilliant pundit. That sentence has nothing to do with the date whatsoever. He's so cringe, as that explains. They're taking their time. Hurry up, says MUFC fan. Lothar Matthäus, what an absolute legend, German legend getting out here. Look at Lothar these days, mate. This is going to be cool, actually. This is like Blast from the Past City right here. Lothar Matthäus, man, what a great player he was. Sorry, who came out for Nigeria? Is it John Obi Mikel? Who actually is on the stage? I can't see. It's very small and I missed it. But anyway, you've got Lothar Matthäus, what a don. Ali Dale coming out now. Interessante. Yeah, no, the draw's just starting out. They're just bringing out all the ex-pros and legends and stuff who are coming out now to conduct the draw. So they're all in the different pots and they're going to be drawn by the different people. You've stopped watching Match of the Day because of tools like Jermaine Jennings and the rest of those tools. This is all dirty, Benjamin. Hey, fair play, man. Ends up as an elaborate April Fool's playing. It is pretty funny how they've drawn this on April Fool's Day. Tell you what, these Qatari ladies are pretty tasty, aren't they, mate? In all fairness. Pick up the pig and hide back this weekend. Don't ruin our weekend, United, aka DOS, is just casing. Oh, it was JJ Okocha, was it? Oh, thanks. I missed it, guys. I literally was just seeing it from a distance. Good to see the Manchester fans excited about a draw, says George. Shut it, you slag. Where can you watch the draw? It's on the BBC, Nathan, or it's on Sky Sports. Hey, look who it is. It's Timmy Cahill. Tim Cahill from the Socceroos. G'day, mate, from down under. Who remembers him playing for Everton and the Roos with his awesome heading ability? Tim Cahill coming out here raw, guys. Shout out to Timmy Cahill. Pig should be on Match of the Day, says Country. What odds for someone to come on stage and slap by somebody, says Mighty J. That'd be so funny. England get drawn with Germany and some real tough teams. Southgate just comes up and slaps Jermaine Jennings. Gary Lineker does your head in, does he? I don't mind Lineker so much, but there you go. Yeah, Rushmore, this must be the biggest crowd Jennings has played to. Oh, thank you, Superflyification. Hey, nearly at 150 likes, guys. Keep smashing the like if you're just joining and getting in here. Do boost us up there on the YouTube algorithm. Give it a cheeky like and a share around. It helps us out. Helps us compete with the clickbait merchants and the charlatans and the corporations. So do smash that like. Give it a share around if you enjoy the show. And also, subscribe if it's your first time on the channel. Yeah, Cahill was one of the best headers of the ball, superstar. Adil Ahmed Malala, who played for Qatar between 1979 and 92, I think, here. Well, England are due a tough route after the piss easy ones they've got recently. Fair point, RJ. I think you're right. I think the easiest run we've had to the World Cup semi-finals where we lost to Croatia, I can remember. That was an easy run that we had. And also, even in the Euros, quite an easy run. Hey, we still had to knock out a couple of good teams. You can only beat who's in front of you. But still, I agree. Pretty easy runs in both of those tournaments last time out. Hey, JW92, I know. How many people to do this draw? Just grab a ball and tell us what looking country it is. LOL, sorry, Pig, hope you're well. I feel you, mate. I know they got to get one legend out, introduce him. It's like some. Is this a World Cup draw? Is this a Hall of Fame ceremony? You know what I mean? It's quite. What's the word? Elaborate and just also self-indulgent. This is massively self-indulgent right now, isn't it? Yeah. But hey, we'll see who's coming out. They like a bit of drama at FIFA, don't they? Richie Chapper says Mike Tyson's been named for the next Academy Awards host. Nice. We laughed at Anfield for 30 years. That we did out of Vitam, mate. Liverpool shite. They still only got one Premier League title, the same as looking Blackburn. He dribbled Maradona, legend says, and then gave birth to Malala Yousaf. Oh, fair play, Keshav Chandang Singh. This is like a giant circle jerk, says Tantum Man. Gungshi says, lost to Iceland, made for a classic pig video. That was horrendous, mate. What a terrible, terrible result that was, man. That was truly the dark ages of English football right there. Losing to Iceland. I know, yeah. Rush Monitor still can't believe Janice the village idiot running this draw. Was George Clooney busy? Man, how many people must be busy for you to get down on the list to Jermaine Janice? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? They must have worked their way through. No. Okay, so have you tried Sigurdsson? No, he's not available. Have you tried Vladimir Putin? No, he's preoccupied. Okay. Piers Morgan? No, he's too busy being a complete twat. Okay, all right, then let's go with Jermaine Janice then. You know, it's not exactly the most obvious choice to be presenting the World Cup draw, is it? Jermaine Janice. You what? That's pretty fucking random. Hey, the Gaming Jew, what's going on, man? Yes, lad. Hey, shout out to you, my man. He says, haven't seen this many professional ball touchers since the Kardashians TV series. Hope you're well, brother. Get in there, the Gaming Jew. I am well. And, yeah, lots of ball touchers out there, my son, has to be said. Even Timmy Mallett's above Jenna, says Rochmano. Ken Barlow, says John Priest. Thank you, Marty McFly. Yeah, that is the most viewed video on the channel. Actually, the rant one got a lot as well, but the actual watch along one's one of the most viewed, mate. Because literally it went viral in Iceland, and I looked at the statistics, and Iceland's got like a population of like a couple 100,000, and more or less every single man, woman, and child in Iceland has watched that video, mate. There you go. They shared it around like fucking wildfire, dude, because England got battered. Get Ricky Gervais to expose them. Right, here we go. Pot 1 teams, and then we go into pot 2, drawn randomly into other spots. Right, okay. Got that? I don't know if we have got that, but we'll figure out what's coming on as it goes along. No two teams from the same qualification zone can be drawn together. So you've got Europe, obviously, and then you got the fourth one is the rest of the world or the lesser teams. We're in the seeded teams in pot 1. $300,000 Icelanders. So should I? Oh, Alta Vitam says Jimmy Savile died, so he wasn't available when they picked Jermaine Janice. Oh my goodness me! It is a surprise to see Jermaine doing. That's what I'm saying. Burma says Big's more famous in Iceland than Kerry Katona. Okay, no. Thank you, Adam Barker says Leicester fan here, but I'm a big fan of your channel. Looking forward to the draw and looking forward to tomorrow's game. May the best team win. Hey, thank you, Adam. Yeah, may the best team win, lad. I hope you've got a couple of your key players out. No Vardy, right? But hey, good luck tomorrow. Not really. Thank you, Adam Barker, for that, mate. Appreciate it. So the first it's funny seeing Qatar in there with Brazil, Belgium, France, Argentina, England, Spain, and Portugal. But there you go. The host nations usually do pretty well, don't they? I always remember. Was it the 2002 World Cup? South Korea just absolutely smashing it, didn't they? They seem to do well, the host nation. So Qatar is the first one that's come out. They have to be the first position, A1. So Qatar, as the host nation, get put into Group A1, in position A1 in Group A. Jermaine Janice, you absolute melt. Notice Janice isn't explaining the draw options as Rushmano. Thank you, Miro, for subscribing. Okay, A1. Yeah, we knew that anyway. So, oh, really? They're going to do it this long-winded? That's pathetic. Fucking hell. So what they do is they draw the team, then they draw the position in the group. But we already knew that was going to be A1. I guess it's... Oh, why do they have to add that extra bloody draw in there? Just put them into a group. Random order. I mean... Okay, next pick. So England. England come out into Group B, guys. England in Group B. We are B1. So we are position B1 in Group B. 7th successive finals appearance. Nice. Yeah, Superstar says, just had a little glance at your Iceland rant video. Love the little hat you were wearing. All right, yeah. Yeah, it didn't stay on long, did it? Solskjaer says Qatar 22 logo looks like a Chavs NAF tattoo. Infinity love, baby. Okay, so we at B1. We are in position B1. I think I said B1, didn't it? But we're in Group B. England have been drawn. Argentina will go into Group C. Yeah, hope so, DJ Chahal. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Yeah, Robin says career 2002 was the biggest refereeing scandal, though. A fair one. Simru wants England, says Social 99. That'd be nice. Big God Bob says Jenna's to bore everyone to sleep is odds of 2-1. Argentina going to C1 then in Group C. Argentina out into Group C, guys. What's up there, Dave the Gamer? Hey, Ronnie Can't Game says who is in? So far, only 3 nations have been drawn. Qatar in Group A, England in Group B, and Argentina in Group C. The 4th team is France now to go into Group D. They've just been drawn. Oh, imagine doing the draw over again like the Champions League disaster. That was an absolute debacle, Saltier. Yeah, Rushmano, I was thinking the same. Is Cafu on drugs? He looks overly happy to be there, mate. He's fucking loving this, isn't he? Every country goes out, it's like, England! Argentina! I know, he looks so fucking happy, mate, doesn't he? Fair play to him. This guy, not so much. Didier Deschamps goes into Group D. His France side go into Group D. Flipping now, this is going to be a long. I might as well get the kettle on, says old Dirty Benjo. It's going to be a little while. Keep smashing the like and subscribe if you're joining us, guys. We're almost at 150. Spain then going to Group E. This is going to be a long one, guys. Oh my God, why do they have to do it this way? Alta says you should sing It's Coming Home in French because England ain't winning it. Us Welsh have more chance than England. The bottle jobs. Well, that's not true, is it, Alta? Let's be totally honest. We got to the finals of Euros last time round, just lost on pens, just to remind you. When have you ever done something like that, pal? Never is the answer. Anyway, you can see the money falling out of Cafu's pocket, says Tenta Man. Cafu looks happy as fuck, mate. Has he been on? What's he been on? What's he been on? He looks too happy. He's fucking loving it, mate. Belgium! Get in there. Belgium then. Roberto Martinez's side is going to be drawn in Group F, which is the 6th group drawn so far. They're going to be the first team in Group F. Yeah, Cafu's such a legend, says NX Flames. Roddy says, I can't factor this. Oh. Oh. Timmy Cahill draws him, puts him in Group F then. Belgium go Group F. There may be a hard time in this, says Mickey Kramer. Yeah, we need Will Smith up there to give him a slap. It's going to be a long one, Carabo Limbo. Well, we got you covered. We'll keep you up to date what's going on here, guys. Cafu then. Brazil! He's fucking extra loving this one. He's extra loving this one, obviously. Brazil. Okay, they're going to go into Group G. Yeah, you're right, DJ Shahal. Cafu is so damn happy. What a legend, man. He's fucking loving it, isn't he, Cafu? This is the greatest day out, mate. It's the greatest day out in ages, man. He's fucking loving it. Yeah, and they're going to be put into position G1 in the group. Hey there, Lily Gamer. What's going on? Says, who's England got? Right, so at the moment, we've been placed into Group B. No other team has been drawn alongside us yet. So they're just about to finish the last pick for the last group in Group H. And then they'll get back round very soon to see who's in England's group. So we keep up today. But how you doing today there, Lily Gamer, legend? Portugal has now come out in Group H. So there you go. That is all the seeded teams picked. And to decide which groups they're going to be in, England are in Group B. Cafu has a coat hanger stuck in his mouth, says Rug Muncher. Cafu, what a legend, says David Gamer. Todd Cantwell's loving it. 10-ton man's loving it. Okay, Portugal, yep, put into Group H. And that's the first pot all drawn, guys. So over to pot two. Into pot two, we've got Mexico, Netherlands, Denmark, Germany, Uruguay, Switzerland, USA, and Croatia. Out of all the teams in pot two that I would like to see drawn with England, it would be the USA, it would be Mexico, or it would be Croatia, I suppose. Any of those three would be the best ones we could hope for, I think. So we're going to find out who goes into Group A now alongside Qatar. Lothar Matthäus. Not quite so happy as Cafu, but he's going to be choosing. And it's the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Ooh, the Netherlands. And do they choose? Does he go into? Did the Netherlands go into Group A automatically here, or do they now choose the group? I'm pretty sure. Group A, yeah. It just goes automatically into Group A, yeah. So now they have to choose the position, though, to decide the fixtures. So they'll choose Group A, and then they'll get position 2, 3, or 4. And that will decide the fixtures and where they are in the group, essentially. But yeah, so A4. So yes, they go into 4th position in the group. So the Netherlands alongside Qatar. Not the best one for Qatar, that. To be honest, that's a tough one for Qatar to kick things off. Next up, England then. Group B. Matthäus is going to pick this one for England. Who is in alongside England, guys? Let's have a look. He's taking his time unscrewing this one. Don't stitch us up, though, for you German. Yes, the USA, get in there. We're going to smash up those yank melts. Come on, get in there, my son. We're going to fucking smash up the USA, mate. Come on. It's the draw we all wanted to see. Get in. We've got the USA. Come on, get in there. You're going down, mates. You're going down. We got the USA in Group B. Come on. USA are in England's group. Nice as old Dirty Benjo. Easy win, says ZX. Come on. Huge dub. Huge dub. Nice, mate. Time to reclaim the USA, says Dean M. Yeah, we're going to call it D-Independence Day. USA with England, says Susan. Yes, come on, Denzel Washington, get in there. So we've got USA in our group so far. Nice one. That's one of the best ones we could have got from pot 2, definitely. We've avoided Germany. We've avoided Uruguay. We've avoided the Danes and Switzerland, a decent side. So USA, look, USA are an okay team. I'm not trying to slag you guys off. But out of all the teams we could have picked, that's one of the best ones. Yeah, Rushmon, the USA are decent, though. They are decent. But they just scraped to qualifying, and also, you know, let's be honest, we should smash up the USA, shouldn't we? We really should. They are decent, though, I agree. But so are all the teams in that pot there, really. I'd rather play them than Mexico, say, or I'd rather play them than Uruguay or Germany, obviously. So it's a pretty favourable draw, that one. I'm happy with that. Okay, so Mexico then, guys, are going to be drawn in C3 position with Argentina in Group C. So Mexico came out next. They have been placed in Group C alongside Argentina. You will come over and throw all your teas in the river, says Running Card Game. Right, next team coming out, Denmark. So Denmark are going to go into Group D with France. Tough one for the Danes, that. Tough one for the Danes. Microphone says what position? So Group C3 is Mexico. Argentina in that one in Group C1. England are Group B1. USA Group B3 at the moment. As in they're third in Group B. Yeah, Dilvani says, we are smashing you lot in soccer. USA makes silly passes. It's funny, says Dean. Hey, who remembers the 2010 World Cup South Africa, though, when we played the USA in the group stages? Didn't work out too well for us, did it? So Denmark in Group D alongside France. I think it finished 1-1, didn't it? And Rob Green's remembered for doing an absolute shitter of an incident and just they scored. I think it was a draw, wasn't it? Maybe Slim Pickings. Hey, thank you, Roshmano, with 151 like update. We got 151 likes. Get in there. Thank you, everyone, for dropping the like. Germany go into Group E with Spain. Ooh, Lothar Matthäus stitching up his own nation. Lothar's done, you Germans. Nice. That's a tough one. Spain and Germany already in the same group in Group E. Hey, K Slater, what's going on, lad? Ronnie gets everyone else's tea. I'm going straight for Berbers. K Slater, man, bring it on, son. Bring it on. We got you, man. I can't wait. William Marshall says, lucky, lucky England. The hand of Claude says, Ronnie. Okay, Timmy Cahill now puts them in E3. You fucking what? What's this bullshit? Hang on. What the fuck? Why has it just cut the telly off, mate? Oh shit, it did say it was going over to the other channel thing. Well, let me go put it on BBC Two. What the actual fuck, mate? Are you serious? That is gash. Okay, I think, is it coming back on or? Oh, fuck it hell. Right, back in a sec. I've got to change the channel, guys. It's gone over to BBC Two. Wait. Right, guys, sorry about that. Right, so Germany got put in Group E with Spain. Croatia got put in Group F with Belgium. And they've just picked Uruguay in Group H with Portugal. Yeah, Lily Gamer, I'll be doing a FIFA stream tonight, absolutely. Switzerland now are going to go into Group G alongside Brasilia. Yeah, that's a melt-up. That is Rush Milo, I know. BBC shut the bed. Okay, so Switzerland drawn in Group G with Brazil. It's going to be a tough one, that, for Switzerland, of course. This is people got to pay the TV licenses, Mark Wallace. Germany, Spain in the same group. Yeah, definitely Social 99. Looking like that could be the early group of death here. We shall see. I don't really know why they skipped to group... oh, it's because it was a South American team. That's why it was... they skipped to the Group G because Uruguay got drawn and you can't have two nations from the same region of qualifying in the group. So that's why. Yeah, some good games already, Rushmano. Right, next up, to go into Group A alongside Qatar and the Netherlands, it's Iran. Iran, guys, goes into Group A. That's a good one for Qatar, really. That's pretty damn good for Qatar, actually. They've got Qatar and Netherlands in Group A at this minute. Looks like Iran is going to go in with Group A, or maybe they're not going to go in Group A. Oh, they're going to go in Group B. Fucking get in there. Iran are going in Group B with England. Come on. We got England, USA, and Iran at the moment. Fucking get in. Yes. Yes, B2. Iran in B2 with England. Come on. Get in there. England, Iran, and USA in Group B right now. Come on. Fucking piece of piss, lads. Get in, Rushmano, come on. They skipped out Group A, I guess, because it's in the same region, right? Iran and Qatar, right? So I guess I don't know why they skipped it, but they got to Group B and they put Iran with England and the USA. Come on! Senegal draw next. Yes, huge dub, Flabby. Get in there, Dean M. Such an easy draw that. You got Iran. Yes, Dave, we got Iran, mate. Lovely. Roddy says England getting bukakied for sure now. Oh, bro, USA about to lose to Iran and England, says Flabby G. Oh. England win another barrel of fish to social. The group of death for England, says Alex Walker. Man, if we don't get out of this group, we're having a mare. Can I play, please? Gareth versus Iran, says Rushman. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So Group A then, Senegal go into Group A alongside Qatar and the Netherlands. We have got the nicest group so far out of all of the groups, so you can't really complain. Beautiful, says Alex Fames. Great draw so far, the Vootinator. Absolutely brilliant. It would just be our luck if they shagged something right now. And they had to redo the whole bloody draw, wouldn't it? Like they did with the Champions League debacle. Persian rug treatment. I'd say our easiest group would be USA, Iran, and New Zealand. 2/3 there. Yes, man. Poland next, going to be drawn into Group C alongside Argentina and Mexico. Yeah, Purpose says, congratulations on England making the knockout stage. Come on. Nice and easy group for a change, says Denzel. Robert Lewandowski's Poland then going to go into Group C with Argentina and Mexico. Which position are they in? They are in C4. Which is an explosive. Nice and easy group for a change, says Denzel Washington. Buzzing, man. Southgate did a pact with the devil after the Pizza Hut ad, says Social 99. Yeah, that's kind of BS. Senegal would have been in Group B. That's weird. That says N. Well, it's just the luck of the draw, isn't it? Yeah, K-State says, I like England, but damn, any other country but USA. I'm really happy we've got the USA, man. Just for the few legends that watch this channel from the USA, we can have a bit of bants with, such as yourself and Ruddy, etc. Group C looking interesting, says Ruddy. Yeah, Argentina, Mexico, and Poland in there. Really, really competitive group, that one. It's coming home, DJ Chahal. They could have just eliminated Iran from the Qatar Group A draw and then add it back for Group B onwards. That's basically what they did. That is what they did. I think, isn't it? Not like United usually rigging and fixing the group, says Jay Garth. Okay, next up then for Group G. G2, Serbia go into Brazil and Switzerland's group. Oh no, so it's just a random group that they pick, actually, that they go into, I see. Costa Rica / New Zealand pot 4, that's the one we want. F1 replayed. Can we get Canada? Which pot are they in? We can get Canada. They are in pot 4, along with the weaker teams, Cameroon, Canada, Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, Wales, Scotland, Ukraine. We could get Wales or Scotland in our group, I'm pretty sure, as well here, so that would be cool. Tunisia then get drawn next from pot 3, and they go into, well, we'll find out which group they go into in a minute. Lily says, it isn't coming home. Ah, that's not the spirit. I don't think it's that realistic either, to be honest with you, Lily. I would say that there's a couple of teams like France, Brazil, that are more likely to win it than us. But we've got a chance. We've got a chance. You never know. You never know. Okay, Tunisia next are going to go into Group D alongside France and Denmark. So France will be very, very happy as well with their group so far with Tunisia involved. Tunisia not so happy with that. They got France and Denmark. Tough, tough group. Very, very tough group for them. But you never know. There can be upsets happen. France are going to clearly smash that group, though, you'd expect. Japan out next then. So Japan from pot 3. Definite chance of qualifying. Yeah, wouldn't mind Simru in England's group. Yeah, Social 99. Good shout. You have got a definite chance of qualifying if Wales went into England's group. Yeah, Iran and the USA, you know, those would be good opposition for Wales to, you know, 50-50 games, really. Wales versus Iran would be a favourable one for the Welsh. Okay, so E4, Japan go into the group with Spain and Germany. Spain, Germany, and Japan. That is a toughie, mate. Ooh, tough one for Japan. That group's a little bit difficult now. It will be a South American country. That heat will be a major deciding factor. I agree, Outer. I actually do agree. That will make a difference. But then again, apparently it's only about 30 degrees. Morocco. So Morocco come out. Apparently it's only about 30 degrees at that time of year, but who knows? 30 degrees is what they're used to playing in the Summer World Cups. But if it's not just about the temperature, though, is it? It's like the humidity, the dryness, that desert heat. So, yeah, it will make a difference. Thank you, Rushman. I've got 161 likes on the stream. That's awesome, guys. Thank you everyone for dropping a like on this World Cup draw. Let's see if we can get 200 on it. Oh, hell yeah. Morocco, then, are going to be drawn into group. We shall see. I think the only group that they can be drawn left into is Group H alongside Portugal and Uruguay. Portugal and Uruguay in Group H. Oh, no, sorry. They got put into sorry, Morocco actually got put into Group F alongside Belgium and Croatia. My bad. They've already drawn Morocco. So Morocco gone into Group F with Belgium and Croatia. So Belgium, Croatia, Morocco. That's a good group for Belgium so far. Korea Republic now. They're going into Group H alongside Portugal and Uruguay. Tough one for Korea, that. Hey there, Ulf793. What's going on, my son? The humidity is the worst. That's true, Gungshi, yeah. English can't cope with 20, says RJ. 20's bloody hot, says Randon. True, we will struggle. Yep, so Korea Republic, a.k.a. South Korea, go into Group H alongside Portugal and Uruguay. Next up, pot 4, you got Cameroon, Canada, Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, and then the playoff teams such as Ukraine, Scotland, and Wales, and is it Australia? Oh, Costa Rica, New Zealand, the winner between that as well. Wales, either Scotland or Ukraine as well. So that's the situation there. That's right, Solskjaer. Not all the stadiums are air-conditioned. Some didn't have roofs. There you go. Exactly. Yeah, air-conditioned just sounds ridiculous. All games are indoors with AC. It sounds crazy, Mark Wallace, that. I don't know how that's going to work. But fair enough. Okay, IC Playoff 1 is going to be picked next. That's the UAE, Costa Rica, or New Zealand. No, sorry. The United Arab Emirates or Australia has been drawn out next. And they're going to go into Group D alongside France, Denmark, and Tunisia here. Yeah, there will be some atmosphere inside the stadiums. If they're indoor, yeah, you're spot on. I agree, there will be. And they go into D2. So that is Group D fully completed now, guys. The draw has been made for France's group. You've got Group D, which consists of France, Costa Rica or Australia, I think it said, and Denmark and Tunisia. That is Group D done. Give us Canada A. That'd be a nice, that'd be a pretty cool, like, Commonwealth group, wouldn't it? Ecuador out next. Which group are they going to go into? Yeah, here come the Intercontinental, the European, says Oscar Jimenez. What's going on, Oscar? Okay, so they're going to go into Group A, and they are going to Group A2 position. So that's the group complete then. You have Qatar, you have Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. I mean, that's actually that's not a bad group for Qatar, really. The Netherlands and Senegal, you know, you'd expect them to, you'd expect Qatar to lose all of their games against Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. You would, but you just never know. It's not it's not the worst group they could have got. I think the Qataris would be secretly quite okay with that. Saudi Arabia out next. Go on, put them in with us. Put them in with us, guys. Go on. Saudi Arabia have been drawn out the pot. Who's in our group so far? Oh, it's Iran and USA. Get in there. We just got one more team to be drawn in our group, bro. Oh, yeah, you're right, Ruddy. Canada is in the same region as the USA, so they can't go in that group. That's such a good point. You are right. You are spot on. You are damn right. Group C, then they go into, damn it. So Saudi Arabia go into Group C. And there you go. Argentina, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, and Poland complete Group C. Yeah, that's right. Saudi can't be on our group because of Iran being in the group, right? Yeah. So you can't have two teams from the same continent, essentially, or the same qualifying zone, be in the same group. That's why it skips on to the next. So yeah, that's the situation with that. Thank you for clearing it up, lad. IC playoff 2 then, which will be Scotland. Oh, they can't go into Group B because of England. So this is Scotland, Wales, or Ukraine. So they're going to go into Group E with Spain, Germany, and Japan. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, this isn't... this isn't Spain. No, wait. Wait, who's IC Playoff 2? Who is that? They didn't even say. What game is that? What game was that, guys? Which is IC Playoff 2? Hey, K Cadet, afternoon melt bag. What's going on? Right back at you. All right, the European playoff. How you doing? Thank you for being a member for 19 months, Kate. Let's get a hashtag 19 months in there for K Cadet. Sue. Thank you, bro. So European playoff goes into Group B. Oh my goodness me! So Wales or Scotland in Group B with England or Ukraine. Yes, get in there. We've got Scotland or Wales. Actually, no, not Ukraine. Scotland or Wales. Come on. What a group, guys. What a fucking group for England. England, Iran, USA, or Scotland and Wales. We're going to penetrate them. Yeah, we got Scotland and Wales. That's brilliant, Susan Lively C. Come on. Right, Cameroon then. Come on, that's great, man. England's group. Let's put that in the live chat. So, England's England's Group B. Let's go. I'm just going to put Group B in the chat, right? Group B consists of England, Iran, USA, and Wales or Scotland. That's so good. Scotland shit, Welsh shit says acid fighter. Juicy, let's knock those. Oh, goodness me. Scotland versus England, says Jamie. Great draw for the UK, says Vince. Well, I guess. Do you mean England or do you mean the UK? I mean, we're all separate, aren't we? But I know what you're saying. Yeah, there's some good stuff going on there with the UK homegrown nations. Love our group. I know, what a group, Berber. It's absolutely amazing, man. Group B, the group of death, says Alex Walker. The group of death for the other teams, definitely. Philip Chapman says, what's so funny? Hope we smash you. Come on, Wales. It's funny because we've got a piss easy group with a bunch of melters in, such as Wales, USA, and Iran. We're going to fucking destroy you, son. Come on. Christy says Wales are winning their group. Wales, Scotland, or Ukraine. Oh, is it Ukraine? Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry. Yeah, Wales, Scotland, or Ukraine. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, forgot to put Ukraine on the end. Yeah. Probably be Ukraine. Oh. Last two England-Scotland games have been draws. Weird, but what competition has that been in, though? Remember Euro 2016 when England beat Wales in the 94th minute? I do. Yeah, Gareth Bale scored that free kick. I remember. USA easy, says Roddy can't game. Canada will end up with Belgium. Okay, then I'll ask you the live chat, guys. So those two on paper don't jinx us now, said man. Okay, I'll ask the live chat, guys. So from Group B, we've got England, Iran, USA, and either Scotland, Wales, or Ukraine in that group. What I would like to ask you is, Which two teams do you think are progressing from that group? I actually personally think that it will be England and probably the USA. I think England and the USA. What do you guys think? Wow, Pig, sounds like a mistake was made in Group C. They are restarting the draw. Flabby G, you wind-up merchant. That's it. That's completed the draw, guys. The whole draw has been made now. Slava Ukraine gets in there, Berber. USA got England, Iran. We're waiting on Scotland, Wales, and Ukraine in Group B. That's right, Oscar Jimenez. In fact, I'll pin that up to the top there, mate. Iran, USA, and either Scotland, Wales, or Ukraine. USA second, says Roddy can't game. England and USA, says Cake. Imagine if USA won that group. I guess they could, then. England and Wales, says Outer Vitam. You think only the Iran game is easy. Small teams don't just lie down at the World Cup. Yeah, true, superstar. But you just still expect us to get the job done without extra quality. But I agree, anything can happen. Wales and USA, says Gungshi. Go on, Gungshi. England, Ukraine, England, USA, says Dean. Yeah, England and USA, says Slim Pick and Resellers. You never know, Wales could beat USA. They really could. And they could definitely beat Iran. So Wales, hey look, Wales could easily get through. Chrissy says Wales and England. Agree on paper, says Madhouse. Al Camo says England and Scotland. You're a brave man thinking Scott McTominay's lad's going to get through, my son. An Englishman saying they got an easy group, forgotten Iceland already. True, William. Wales and England. We have got an easy group, though. I know we shouldn't say that, but we have. Kieran, my girlfriend not happy if Wales go free. She will not talk to me, says Kieran. There will be some shock results, Pig. It never just goes perfectly. Yeah, true, superstar. True, superstar. But, you know, and then even if you do get out the group, that's where the proper stuff begins. But, look, we couldn't have asked for a nicer group, really. We couldn't have asked for a nicer, easier group. We've got a nice, easy group. Thank you, Rush Mono says, smash a like for the group. Yeah, do hit that like on the video, guys. It's been a great stream today. Really enjoyed it. Lots of fun. Also, hit that subscribe button on it if you just want to know. So, Group A, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. Group B, England, Iran, USA, Wales, Scotland, or Ukraine. Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, Poland. Group D, France, Peru, Oz, or UAE, including Denmark and Tunisia. Group E is Spain. You've got Croatia or New Zealand with Germany, Japan. Not Croatia, CRC. Who's CRC? Who is CRC, guys? Not too sure. They changed it. Who the fuck's CRC? Oh, is it Cameroon? No, it's not Cameroon. Who's CRC? Anyway, Group F says Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Group G is Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon. Group H, Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea. So those are the groups there, guys. Should be a really interesting World Cup finals now in November. England, I'm very happy that we've got a very, very good group there. Yeah, McTominay going in with both feet when Rice signed for United, says Rushmarno. You remember that Iran-Scotland game in the 1970s? I'm old, nice Madhouse. Roy Keane will be throwing punches, Ruddy. England, best draw ever. Great draw, IQ DEFCON. Flabby says your meltdown after losing out in the group stage will be of nuclear proportions. Dr. Stinky Pinky says USA and England through. Yeah, I think so too. I'm going to agree with you, Dr. Stinky. I think those two teams will win. Oh, Costa Rica. Oh, thank you, guys. So it's Costa Rica as CRC. Thank you very much for... Yeah, I should have been able to figure that one out. Thank you, Stinky, Superstar, Primot, and Ruddy. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. English melters, says Philip Chapman. Oh, Philip Chapman getting in raw with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder against the English. Solo says England should walk all over these teams in the group apart from the USA. You really rate the USA, don't you, Solo? They're bang average, lad. No, they are the best. I agree. They are the best team in that group other than us. So they are a good team. And as we've seen, they actually do okay at major tournaments when they're there. So, yeah, I think they are a tough team. They're not an easy team to beat. But we should beat them, shouldn't we? Costa Rica says Ronnie. Cristiano Ronaldo says Random Lewis. Who never believed that was random, that was pre-picked. Must have been, says Ed. Nah, come on. It's all impartial, mate. What are you on about? It's a fantastic draw for us. England all the way. Get in there, Rajan Agarwal. Southgate bottle job, says Random. USA don't even know how to say football, let alone kick one. Well, okay. They do. Well, okay. They've not done too badly, actually, mate, in all fairness. Like, at their major tournaments, like World Cup South Africa 2010, for instance, they got as far as us. They're not too bad, mate. Southgate doesn't win a World Cup with this draw on the squad he has then. Probably isn't the best manager England could have. Definitely a proctologist, as Dr. Stinky Pinky. I'm happy with Canada's group too, says Susan. I was afraid we would have been in with Portugal. Yeah, so Canada have got Belgium, Morocco, and Croatia. You know, decent couple of teams to play. Morocco and Croatia. I suppose if you're Canada, you'll be bang up for those games. You'll be thinking you might be able to cause an upset in those games. Solo says they smash up Jamaica. That's why. Oh, fair play. Oh, dude. Yeah, well, they only just scraped it, didn't they, the USA? I mean, I think USA's squad right now, I mean, it's not as good as it has been previously. I'm just trying to think of, like, who their best players are, man. Like, okay, they've got Pulisic, yeah. You know, but previously, like Landon Donovan, you know, Clint Dempsey, those guys, that was a good era for USA football. I personally think it's probably not as good now. They got Giovanni Reina as well, plays for Borussia Dortmund. He's pretty decent. Sergino Dest, of course, is a good player, actually. Yeah, Sergino Dest. That's about it. You know, I mean, that's about it. I'm looking at that. Oh, Tyler Adams, yeah. Tyler Adams. Their goalkeeper, Stefan's pretty decent as well. He's, you know, they're shite, mate. we can absolutely better them. I'm just looking at their team now. They're absolutely shite. I don't think they're all that great, but hey, you never know. It's also not always about the individual parts. It's about the sum of the parts. So that is a fair point. Weston McKennie, he's another one as well, Rajan. Yeah, true. McKennie plays for USA. Yeah, good shout. Okay. Yeah, good shout. Players, current squad. Zach Stefan, yeah. In defense, you know, yeah, Yedlin. And you got Tyler Adams, Musa, Acosta. Acosta's is that the same Acosta that plays for? Oh no. Pulisic, Giovanni Reina. They're crap, mate. I'm sorry to say, but their squad is bang average. We're going to batter them. Anyway, they'll think they'll raise the game against us, Cakey. The Cakey says Berber, it's a piss easy group. That group is easier than our qualifying group. It is, Cakey. I think you're right. I think it is an easy game, an easy group for us on paper. But like we say, we have to go there in the finals and actually do it. And I wouldn't put it past England to bottle it. Individuals win moments, teams win games. Yeah, true, out of Vitam. True. Rushmonitor says, are the USA bringing their best striker like the opening ceremony of the 94 World Cup? Oh, yeah. Was it Tina Turner, wasn't it? She missed the fucking goal altogether, my son. That was cringe. Alexis Lalas coming out of retirement. Get in there, Dr. Stinky. Rooting for Italy, says Robin. The only thing Wales can raise is Welsh cakes. Mama says the cake cadet. Thank you, Rajan. Says, lovely content, Piggy, even if I'm a Chelsea fan. And we hate Man United. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Rajan. Tim Howard says, Keshav. Yeah, true. Randon Lewis, USA have got John Shin. Superstar says there's going to be some straight shockers. Some small teams make it to like the quarters. It does happen, Superstar. I'm sure there will be some upsets. Hey, Football Brownie, get in there, my son. Wales to top the group. How do you feel about it, Football Brownie? I think it's a great group, obviously, for England here. Wales have got a chance, though. You've got a chance against Iran. You've got a chance against USA. I suppose you've even got a chance against England, really, but I don't fancy it, mate. You've got to get there first, by the way. Oh, yeah, it was Diana Ross, sorry. Not Tina Turner. It was Diana Ross. Yeah, of course. Fucking hell. I got my American singers mixed up there. Ruddy says you will get obliterated by the Norwich assassin Josh Sargent. Diana Ross, of course, that was absolute cringe. That was absolute cringe. She literally scuffs it wide. There was a full-on, she'd been taking lessons from Gareth Southgate or something there, man. Who could we possibly face in the round of 16, says Dean M. Oh, crikey, I don't know if I could work all that stuff out. It depends really who goes through, doesn't it? I mean, if you look at the other groups, there's favourites in the groups. You know, you'd expect France and Spain to these sorts of teams get through, but you just don't know. What's up, Timothy Young? How's it going? Henrik Kjellman, get in. Madhouse, Iran can't handle the second half heat. Scotland will melt under the sun, says Madhouse, quite possibly. What's going on there, Mr. Blue Sky? Of course, yeah, remember at the end of the day, there's night. 3 million versus 60 million, and we've won as much as you in 60 years, says Out of Vitam. Okay, but you have to cut that off at the 60 years, though, Out of Vitam, don't you? Bit pathetic, that statement, really, mate. You know, like, you know, why, you know, I've won as much as you in 60 years. Okay, right, yeah, real unsuccessful period for us. We still won it, though, son. We got to the finals of the Euros last time. You ever done that in recent years? We got to the semis of the World Cup last time. Done that, have you, in recent years? Nah, you haven't, mate. Hey, Football Brownie says, great group. And remember, we topped the group last time we met in a group. Hey, fair play, Football Brownie, lad. Fair play, mate. You know, I wouldn't rule you out, honestly. I think you've got an it factor with players like Bale, don't you, as well? Like, you've got a special player in your team there that can maybe make something happen at those big tournaments. She was literally 3 yards out. Yeah, that's right. She works hard for the money. So you better treat her right, says Roddy. Canada got Belgium, Croatia, Morocco in Group F. Gareth Bale will be playing golf until November. Kesha says Bale to play Qatari golf first and then score a hat-trick against England in that order. Instead of shaking hands, we can slap the Yanks Will Smith style, says Scouse from the Wirral. Yeah, Gugshi says Bale versus Maguire. I know who I fancy to come out on top there. So true. So true, Gugshi. Man, this is me being all smug and like, yes, we're probably going to get spanked up by the Welsh now, aren't we? Slabby scoring 2 own goals in the World Cup because of Slabby Maguire. Exactly, United forever. Berber says, just search that Diana Ross penalty. Bloody hell, I know. It's hilarious. Yeah. Maguire, White, Pickford, the impregnable defence. Northern Lights may be visible in NYC tonight. Nice, man. That's awesome. Can Kim Jong Drakeford pull some strings for the sheep abusers? Oh, no, Adam Barker. With the Equality England have you should win it. All bottle jobs. Semi-finals are losing. I've never seen somebody spell semi-final with a C before, out of Vita. Who England got in the group, says Batman Night Fan. We've got Iran. We've got either Scotland, Wales, or Ukraine. And we've also got the USA, the United States. You want to see Biden taking the first shot? Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up because I'm going to be back on in a couple of hours' time with a preview for this Leicester game. So around about 9-ish, 9 p.m. tonight, I'll be back on with a preview for the Man United game tomorrow against Leicester City. Come on, United's back. Well, that's really great. I'm so buzzed about this. Come on, England. We're going to smash up the World Cup group stage at the very least. At least we are going to win a couple of games, I think. So get in there. Really looking forward to the World Cup now, dudes. Come on, England. Let's get those hashtags. Come on, England. It's coming home in the live chat. But we will be back at 9 for a preview of the Man United game. The goal split in two in disgust, says Robin. Iran and USA. Come on, Cyclone Arty. Thank you, Rush Mano says, great show. Thank you so much for getting in, Rushy lad. Berber as well, you absolute legend. Solskjaer, that was all by her design. Too bad Trump isn't there. Yeah, Scouser says, Iran thinking, for fuck's sake, we can't even get rid of the Yanks in football. Crap group for England. You reckon, Batman? It's an awesome group, mate. GG's, thank you, Gaminson. Thank you, Rushman. I says, enjoyed that, pig. Thank you, Rushman. I really enjoyed doing the show as well. A lot of fun indeed. Flabby G, thank you, says, good show. Thank you, Primot. See you later, my son. Yeah, that Diana Ross penalty's hilarious. Should be a laugh, Biff. Comedians in the chat says Superstar. Thank you, Superstar, for getting in. Fortin Braza, channel member legend. Mickey Kramer as well. Same to him. Thanks for the last. Thank you, Mickey Kramer. Haroli says, come on, England. Thank you, Haroli. Have a great afternoon, evening, I should say. Eric Haroso, Oscar Jimenez, Cyclone Arty, Reaper King. Thank you, Reaper. Big God Bob says Semi on with a C. Thank you, Gongshi, Solskjaer, Rushmano. 178 likes, he says. Nice one. Smash that like before you go, guys. Hit the sub if you're new. Click the bell icon for notifications when we post and go live, which is every day. So smash that like and subscribe and all that stuff. Give it a share around if you want. Also, follow us on social media at Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you, Solo Tamua. Much love to you as well, my man. Great show as always. Thank you so much, Solo. Have a great evening. Cyclone, Stefan, Robin, Batman. Bunch of legends, man. Big God Bob, Reaper, everyone. That is it from me, Solskjaer. Thank you for tuning in. Check out the website there, unitedflyinghigh.com. And I'll see you in a little bit, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Come on, England. Let's go. We're going to fucking smash up the World Cup, dudes. We've literally got the USA, Iran, and either Wales, Scotland, or Ukraine. Fucking come on. It's ours. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. World Cup's coming home. Get in there, my son. Catch you in a bit, guys. Thanks for watching.